And you were also talking about a body camera.
Yeah, so the body camera is kind of the newcomer at Ionodes. For the longest time, we've been experts in IP video streaming and coding technology, which we sell to OEM customers all around the world. And we decided to create our own product with our technology. And the body camera is kind of the first camera that we've released. So what's unique with our body-worn camera, actually a lot of things are unique. We consider it a wearable IoT device. It's more than a camera. It's got microphone, it's got GPS, a 9-axis motion sensor, it's got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, LTE. We tried to fit in as much technology as we could in a compact device. The concept being that we're not targeting necessarily law enforcement, we're targeting workers in all kinds of different verticals and industries. So you can think about the inspection market where you have inspectors going around inspecting, whether it's construction sites or businesses for safety reasons, they're doing the inspections. Well, they get into situations where you have to interact with people. Some people get a bit aggressive, some people tend to, not like to be inspected. Well, this becomes a deterrent for them where it creates kind of this barrier to tell the customer, I'm recording this, so you're going to be more courteous with me, I'm going to be more courteous with you, because there's accountability, right? So that's one aspect, but also in terms of just operational efficiency. So in industrial applications, you can think of oil and gas, where you have specialized employees going and doing maintenance on equipment, and they run into a situation that they don't understand, they need help, but they're in a remote location, they want remote assistance, so they can press a button, trigger live video and audio with a remote expert that can kind of in real time see what's going on and help them solve the problem, right? So a lot of remote assistance use cases as well are coming up. And we've built this device also to be open platform. So a lot of body cameras out there, it's a closed solution. So let's say you had a Genetec or milestone system and you wanted to add body cameras. In a lot of cases, it means adding a whole new system on the side with evidence management and all this stuff that's been designed for law enforcement. And it's very difficult to integrate body-worn camera in the actual video management system that you're already using, right? So we said, you know what, our camera should be Onvif. It should be standards-based. It should be as easy to integrate in a VMS than any other camera. It shouldn't be different. So it took a lot of work to get it to integrate the way we wanted, but it actually works great. And as you can see, we have a pretty unique lens on here.
Yeah, that was my next question. So more on the technical side, because I think the camera looks great, the image that we see. So this one is on the body on the front.
Over there. There's one here that we can see. I believe this one, actually, I think it's, this one is this one here. So let me just go on this screen to show you, but essentially that camera there is live streaming.
It's a fisheye lens, right?
It's another Montreal technology from a company called Immervision. So it's called panomorph lens technology. What's unique with panomorph is you're getting 180 degrees, but without losing resolution on the sides of the circle, basically, right, of your fisheye lens. So if I zoom in, right, I can actually maintain a pretty good level of resolution on the edge. So I can read kind of the logos, I can see details even on the sides, whereas traditional fisheye lenses, you kind of lose detail as you move to the edge, right? And we use a high resolution sensor to be able to capture this much data without sacrificing quality. So the panomorph technology, what's great about it, it's also open platform. So it's integrated into Genetec, Milestone, and a lot of VMSs out there that have the ability to basically navigate in the image like I was showing you, right? So that's built into the platforms. So that's pretty unique to us right now. There's no other camera that can see this wide. And in law enforcement, that's not really needed, but in commercial enterprise market, it is. Because if you're dealing in a situation where you're in front of an installation or you're in front of a crowd, you want to see everything. You want to see everything that's in the periphery of the wearer. You don't want to see just what's in front of the person. So that's a big advantage for us right now. So. And
last things, I think body cam, one of the big factor that I hear is how durable are they? So for example, your product here, what's its durability rate? Sorry.
Okay, that's a great question actually. So we've decided to put the biggest battery we could in that form factor, right? So we have a 6,000 mAh battery. Nobody else has a wearable device with that much battery. We can do up to like 18 hours of streaming depending on the configuration of the streams. The idea is that a typical work shift is 12 hours. a lot of companies out there that build portable devices, they say they can do 12 hours. The reality is the camera's on standby for most of that time, so it'll record for 4 hours out of 12 hours. We can run recording 12 hours straight. So technically, you can grab this camera at the beginning of your work shift, start recording for your entire 12-hour shift and dock it, and all that video will get transferred in. So the durability is there in terms of like battery life. The device itself is IP67, so waterproof, 1 meter below water for I think it's 30 minutes. It's got the MIL grade, shock, vibration testing, drop testing. We really went for like the mid to high end wearable device where we didn't want to create a cheap device, that won't last. We wanted something that was durable. We have a lot of government customers that require this kind of durability. So it's designed in Montreal, completely mechanicals, electronics, software. So we're very proud of being a North American product. So
I understand why. And let's say I want one tomorrow. How do I get in contact with you guys?
Right.
Any shout outs you would like to give, your website?
Yeah, of course. So ionodes.com. Obviously, all the information is there, data sheets, spec sheets, integration guides. Sales at ionodes.com is the best way to reach our sales team as well. We have a really good technical support team and technical sales rep team, like Philippe that you met yesterday. We onboard every customer on every product. Like we don't just ship you a product and let you kind of figure it out on your own. So we'll spend half an hour with you just to onboard you with the product and the body-worn device, for example. And so, webinars, one-to-one meetings, anything that's needed to help the integrator, basically.